Okay, now this camera's warmed up. Hello and welcome. We are in my very messy closet right now. Yeah, it's zoomed in. Yeah, you can see closet. Okay, we are filming this on the NV8400, like I said in my community post, and that same GE camera. So let's just get to it. So, I said I'd make a clock video a while back, and I never did. So here we go. Man, I wish this thing could zoom in less. Here, can it? Well, that makes it incredibly out of focus. So not really. That's the best I can get. So, okay. So first, there's no particular order for this video or anything, and I don't really have much to show about the clocks. I'm just going to show the collection. So this one, got it at Goodwill, like a lot of my clocks. It looked familiar, although I think I had a different one for my original clock collection. Haven't cleaned it. It's very dusty and dirty, and kind of corroded. You might be able to see the rust here. And the hands are all bent up, but I rebent them, so now it works. Then we got this one, which, very nice wood grain. The blue looks nice. Not sure how the color reproduction of this camera is going, considering I'm in a closet with not all too great lighting. So, yeah. The gold, blue, and wood grain looks nice. I'm a sucker for faux wood grain like this, and I don't know why. So, this one has a problem where the clock part isn't properly secured, so if I turn that, you can see the clock part doesn't also come with there. So yeah, that's about where it was, I think. Hopefully I can always fix it sometime, but yeah. Now I'm going to pick up the VCR and we're going to go to my room where most of the clocks are. I just wanted to get these two out of the way because, you know, this is where they are. And while I'm in here, I guess I'll show this. This has a clock built in. I don't have batteries in here, so I can't show it. But it's not really a clock. It's a lot of other things. But yeah, I just wanted to show that. I forgot about it until just now. So there you go. So now let's get this thing on my shoulder. Oh, whoops. Get this thing on my shoulder and bring it out into my bedroom, which I've cleaned finally. And we will film some clocks. If I can maneuver around places. Sheesh. Okay, there. So now, VCR's on my shoulder. Bam. Let's get out of here. Yeah. There we go. Welcome to my room. There's the Oreo. Oh, she went out. I'll just shut that there. Okay. Here's my room. Cleaned it. It's very clean now. Here's this any better? No, that just makes it darker. Okay. So as you can see, got a big old stack of VCRs here. And yeah, so I'll start showing off the clocks in here. We'll start off with the Tiki Time. This one, we might be able to see it better if I turn off this lamp. There we go. Well, if I turn off the other lamp as well. There we go. The Tiki Time one, I saw it at Goodwill, and I didn't buy it. But then I saw it again next time I was there, and I bought it. And yeah, self-explanatory. Tiki Time. The alarm doesn't work. Unfortunately, I tried to fix it, but it just made it worse. So I'll show around back here. If I can hold it, there we go. You can see I have a AA squished into the port that would house a D or I think C battery actually. So that's how I'm running this thing. You can see the Goodwill sticker. $5.49 paid for this on 4/8/2023. So before my birthday. Neat. Let me turn that around so it'll properly stand up and not fall down. There we go. Awesome. Now we'll show the next clock. This Sony Cube thing. I have no idea what it's called, but it looked neat, so I bought it. You can see nice orange text there. It actually looks really crisp and nice in person. I'm not sure how it looks on the camera. Viewfinder's kind of awful, but you can see Sony. It's a cube. And it seems to use the same clock circuitry as that one, which I'll show in a bit. Yeah, it has a radio built in that I don't feel like operating one hand. Here, let's see. There we go.
community college, already working in healthcare, or considering changing careers.
Damn. I don't know if you can hear that. That's max volume? Oh no, that's not volume.
First-hand experience in one of our convenient skills labs to prepare for the licensure
There we go. That's the radio on that. Okay. Turn this lamp back on. There. You can kind of see the clock better. Okay. I'll come down here to the floor, and we'll look at this clock I have here. Wow, this viewfinder does not render green all too well. I'll move this clock so this cube one so that the wire isn't covering this one. So this, oh, I need to sneeze. Come on. Man. There we go. Okay. So this is like an off-white beige color. I think it was supposed to be white. Oh yeah, clearly you can see the gradient there. Hopefully it looks yellowish on the side, but white on the bottom. So yeah, it's supposed to be white. I have both of these in my very neatly organized clothes division things here. So yeah, nice green text. Also looks pretty good. It's pretty dim. This is the highest brightness. I can. Oh wait, no. Come on, how do I turn the brightness down? I forgot. Oh, it was about to do the thing. That shows the date as well. The other one has a date. I forgot about that. Where's the brightness? There's a brightness button, very small. Bam. This one also has a radio. Tune is static right now, so if I can find where the tuning dial is, I forget on this clock. There it is. So.
It's the perfect flavor for some fall frosty time. Watch. Everyone will see it and jump on the bandwagon.
Yep, there we go. Also has a radio. Also pretty good. The alarms on these, they work well. I haven't really used them much because I have my main alarm clock on the other end of the room. It works really good for waking me up. That I'll show in a bit. So, let me get this thing back on my shoulder since I'm kneeling on the ground. Yeah. Okay, there. We will show the next clock. I would show these VCR clocks, but I don't feel like going and plugging them in individually. That can be its own separate video. For now, we're just going to look at clocks. Here's another clock radio, much older one. I think it's early 80s. You can see the nice blue display on it. What's cool about this one is, that's kind of out of focus, isn't it? There. If you put your finger like here over the sensor bit, man, where is it? There's a sensor, there it is. There's a sensor there. If you adjust to the light. So, I think that's pretty cool. It can go from pretty bright to very dim. Yeah, also has a radio.
There, it was fascinating from the moment we...
Come on.
Because, as you can imagine, these were not foreigners going up.
Yep. Just thinking about it, I bought these two clocks at the same time, the Dream Machine there and the Cube. They're both Sony. So yeah, this one had a disintegrated rubber pad here for all the buttons, so I had to repair that. I have some videos on that, I think. The alarm on this thing doesn't work. It just does the radio. I can't get it to beep. Unfortunately, I'll take a look at that at some point. Yeah, radio sounds pretty good. I think that was on AM. Go on. FM.
But anybody that looks at a map and sees...
Whatever. Also bought at Goodwill, like the last all, for $6.49 there. JC Penney thing. Works pretty good. Works pretty good. Also, you can see my cool lineup of game consoles here. This has nothing to do with the video. Okay, now, we also got this thing, which is very dim. You can only really see it well from a low angle like this, and even then it's kind of hard to see. But yeah, you can see it's a Lacrosse Technologies. I got this one after our previous one died for $5.49. You can see the sticker. Yeah, it has a whole slew of features. Date, time, humidity, temperature, other stuff that I don't know what it is. Yeah, it's cool. So there's that one. And then, got this massive one over here. It doesn't look all that big, but there's the Sharp Twin Famicom. You can see here, oh, just come over here. I don't know if you can see that, but there's my hand on it. It's pretty dang big. So yeah, found this at a Goodwill as well. Don't remember the price, but yeah, works well. It has two battery compartments, one for this main clock and one for the second hand. You can see down here, it's kind of weird. But but that's still going. Okay, I found a bigger clock there recently, but it was more expensive than my budget, so I couldn't get it, unfortunately, as much as I wanted to. Okay, now I have this one, which I bought at Goodwill, new in box, actually. It works quite well. It's an alarm clock. It's basically in perfect shape, barely used, because I've only been using it for the last few months. It was absolutely new in box, never opened. Bought it for like $2.50. Just a cheap modern alarm clock, works fairly well. I don't know. Yeah. We got one of my favorites over here. I love all the wood grain ones extra much. But yeah, this one is my Spartus. I like the name Spartus. I think they made other clocks as well, but I really like the look of this one. Display's pretty dim, but works well. It's a simple clock. I mean, you have an alarm, you have the things. It has, yeah, you set the time. I really love this thing. For the back there, yeah, I really love how it looks. It's just cute. Okay, I'm gonna quickly put down the VCR again. Okay. There. Yep, it is still going. Here's our tape counter. I don't know if you can see that, but it's at like 60. Crazy. Okay. So next one, this is my main alarm clock that I actually use for alarms. It's this one right here. This realistic Chronomatic 243. Wow. I don't know. Is that what that says? Chronomatic dash 243. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Also has a good working radio.
Learn more at bankofamerica.com/event.
It goes really loud for no reason. It has two alarms. I used the first one for my 8 a.m. Well, actually, I haven't set them since this thing lost power a few weeks ago. But yeah, haven't been waking up with alarms recently. I should get back to that. My sleep schedule's been all out of whack. Yeah, I really love this one. The alarm sound on this, it works perfectly for waking me up, and the wood grain is nice. So yeah, really love this thing. Now, up here, here's a broken one. Let's see, I'll have to bring it down. There we go. There. Awesome. So yeah, we got this, there we go. We got this very 70s brown plastic West clocks flip clock here with a weird working alarm switch and stuff. You can see that, wait, that's the alarm, the other one, there. You can see it works well. Yep, I try to keep it at 9 because it looks nice. Yeah, this thing unfortunately doesn't work. The motor is completely shot in it when I got it, although it was cheap, so I paid like $15 for it or something. Maybe less. Might have been 10. But yeah. This seems to be the same clock make that was used in very early VCR separate timer units. So I'm planning to get one of those sometime and put, if it probably with a bad mech, because those ones very rarely come up fully working and are cheap. So I had a cheap one with a bad mech, put the good mech in this one, put the good motor from that one, and then I'll have a fully working one of those VCR timer things, which will be cool. But yeah, I just really love how this looks with the hideous brown plastic. So yeah, this one unfortunately doesn't work, although the alarm does. And yeah, it would startle me awake pretty good. It's not loud, but it's just this electrical buzzing that is kind of scary. Okay. And then, here we also have this wood grain one up here. Don't know if you can see me grabbing it. Man, I should really put these in easier to reach spots for my video. There we go. Okay. We also have this thing. I bought it at Goodwill. It uses a weird battery. Yeah, that one was actually bought at, or this one, actually bought at eBay, on eBay. Yeah, this one, it was missing a dowel from up here. When I bought it, it had it, but it got lost somewhere. So you can just kind of take the clock off the stand, and then you just have a stand. That's a nice, cute wood grain thing. I like the blue, with the cover on the back. It uses a weird battery that I don't have, so, oh well, but yeah, it does work there. You can see that going. Whatever. So yeah. I wish I could get it working because it's very cute. I just need an extra dowel for it as well. If I get this back on here. Come on. Man, it is not wanting to go on. What the heck is this? I'm just gonna say that's on. Oh well. Here, I want to get it on. Come on. No. Is this thing keyed for some reason? Like, I don't know why it would be. It's just the back off this clock, but sheesh. Well, it's dang. It just really doesn't want to go in. What is it? Oh, it goes like that. Ah, I see how it is. Because that holds the battery. It just is really fiddly, I guess. So, let's see. There. Yeah, it just does not want to go on. Sheesh. I'm determined to get this back on before we continue. I know it'll be really boring, but I will. I'm gonna do it. Come on. The back part is really not wanting to go on. There's something running into something else. Ah! What's running into something? I have it on like the way it's supposed to go. The heck? Do I have to put it on like the heck? Was it always like this? I just never noticed? I guess so. Weird. So I cannot get it to go in the way I want. Oh well. Yeah, it'll stay like that. So, weird. So I'll put that back in here, if I can do it with one hand. There we go. Yeah, cute little clock. Bought it for very cheap. Yeah. Pick up the VCR again. Yeah, let's see. I'll use the handle this time because I need to move it a long distance. If you're gonna do these, then handle can come up and you have a big, ugly, uncomfortable handle. Okay. So now we'll move this thing over here a bit so I can get down here and show off the last two clocks. So we got this Windsor, another wood grain thing with the exact same features as the Spartus. The alarm switch is much more finicky, as you can see. Well, now it's working, but like if you put it all the way up, it just really doesn't want to. So yeah, $249, very cheap clock. It seems to use the exact same electronics as the Spartus as well, because I've tested it and they work exactly the same. They keep time with each other perfectly. Now, this is the last one. This works, but I can't really show it off. Bought this thing at Goodwill. It's not an actual mantle clock. It uses a mechanism in here. Oh, whoops, hit the other one. So you get that open. You can see a not very good quartz mech in there. I don't know. It has buttons and stuff for setting I don't know what they set, actually. I don't know why you would set hours and minutes on this, or what that would do. I think this thing has a chime. That's what that sets. I don't know why that can't just work off the regular clock, though. I feel that would be a pain in the ass to get actually set right. But, yeah. Come on. There. Nice. Oh, and the Goodwill sticker's still on it. $6.49. Yeah, another wood grain. Faux wood grain thing. Yep. It's a clock. It's not very good. I'll try it out sometime. For now, it just sits down there for no reason, because I don't really have anywhere else to put it. So, yeah. And I think that's the end of this video, because I don't have any more clocks to show. That's my current collection. So, yeah. Thank you all for watching, and I am out.